That's Money Brown, man. Mr. Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out that fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on Floyd Money and Mayweather himself. TBE, arguably the greatest fighter of all time. We know a 5-division world champion, beat the most world champion in his history. You know, they call it pay-per-view. He called it Maple-view. He turned Cinco de Mayo into Cinco de Mayo, right? And then we have Oscar De La Hoya, another, legendary fighter. We know a 6th-division world champion. Oscar, one hell of a fighter, was a superstar all over the world. Turned into a Canelo hater now, you feel me? But, he came out saying he want to, face Floyd Money Mayweather, and then he really beat Floyd Mayweather, right? Oscar De La Hoya is coming out saying, I won my rematch. I beat Floyd Money Mayweather, right? And Floyd telling him, man, listen, we went into that ring. We did what we had to do. My hand got raised. You lost. Take it and move on. Now, we all know Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya had a good fight. The fight was good. It was close. I'm not going to lie. That was a hell of a fight. Oscar De La Hoya came out. He got himself up. He wanted to use Big Floyd to train him for the Mayweather fight. Big Floyd said, no, I'm not going to train you for my son. So he stepped to the side, things of that nature. And I think he brought in Freddie Roach. So, he had his trainer out there. He went in there and gave a hell of a fight to Floyd Mayweather. A tough fucking fight. Floyd came out. Floyd landed more cleaner shots, man. Floyd landed more cleaner shots, catching them, check hooking them, straight catching and shoot. And Oscar was, out there throwing, which you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be busy against Floyd Money Mayweather. I think Oscar De La Hoya set that blueprint. I'm not going to lie, right? But Oscar. No, Money Brown, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. I know boxing. I am a fighter. You don't know boxing. You don't know. You want to take up a Canelo, but you're a bitch. I know you are. Yeah. But Oscar De La Hoya, man, like I say, one hell of a fight. You can't take that away from him, dog. I was an Oscar De La Hoya fan. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I wasn't, right? I love Oscar De La Hoya in the ring, man. I love his style of fight, and I still play with him on fight night. I tell y'all all the time, I play with him on fight night. But the shit he doing towards Canelo, it just pissed me off. But, with him and Floyd Mayweather, it was a hell of a fight. It was a hell of a fight. Oscar was busy, but I thought Floyd won the fight clean and clear. I thought he won the fight clean and clear. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya steady going on. I think I won. I know Big Floyd came out saying, if you count no punches landed, man, listen here, man. That's Big Floyd, y'all. Listen here. I'm not gonna lie. My son, he fought. But if you're going off punches landed, then I might have to say Oscar. You know what I'm saying? At the time, him and Floyd had a bad relationship going on and shit like that. So, I think he'll take that back now. But nonetheless, man, it was a hell of a fight, very entertaining. I thought Floyd Money Mayweather won it. Now, Oscar never let that go. He never let that go to the point where he said he set the blueprint. He just needs somebody to go out there and execute. So he thought Canelo was the guy, right? He was so big on Canelo beating Floyd. He thought Canelo was going to beat him. A lot of people thought Canelo was going to beat him. Ryder, the radio man, a lot of people thought Canelo was going to beat him. I knew Floyd was going to be too much for Canelo. I knew it. You feel me? Canelo was 23 years of age. Floyd Mayweather, he was just too stoked. He was too happy about the fight. But I'm not going to lie. Closer and closer to the fight, I'm like, damn, dude, this motherfucker Canelo got a shot against Floyd ass. Could he land that big punch to go boom? Here goes the boom. You know what I mean? But he never landed that bitch. And we all know what happened in that fight, man. Floyd went out there, gave Canelo a boxing lesson. Canelo learned from it. Now look where he's at. But nonetheless, he thought Canelo was going to be the guy to beat him. And then, that didn't happen. So Oscar, he had to get credit where credit was due. He said Floyd, it's probably the greatest fighter of all time and the greatest that he ever seen, right? But now, right, Oscar lose Canelo Alvarez. I told y'all that was a big check. I'm going to say it again. Oscar lose Canelo Alvarez. I told y'all that was a big check. And that was a big part of Golden Boy. But y'all don't listen to Money Brown. Canelo leaving Oscar De La Hoya was a big part of Golden Boy, bro. Think about how much money he lost to keep Golden Boy afloat. You got to understand, Oscar De La Hoya has a lot of fighters under the Golden Boy banner. Oscar De La Hoya got to make a lot of dates under the Golden Boy banner. You feel me? So a lot of fighters comes with a lot of money. And he was using the Canelo money to keep Golden Boy afloat to pay off the other fighters to make other fights. You understand what I'm saying? Do y'all get me? Are you following me, mate? Hey? You know what I'm saying? So once he lose that money, he got to find a way to bring in that income now that he lost from Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? You got to plug that back in because I told y'all, man, he was relaxing, chilling. That's why he was able to do all those type of things, man. Go fuck up here and fuck up there, then go to the rehab and get clean and things of that nature and still stay A-OK. Because Canelo was holding him down. Holding him down big time. You got to understand how much money he was making off of Canelo, man. So now he lost that. He got to fill that void. So now, what? We see Oscar De La Hoya want to do what? Get back in the ring. Right? Because when you're a celebrity, you live a high-priced lifestyle. You know, we know Oscar worked 200 of them things, but we know how he living. So at the end of the day, bro, like I say all the time, promoters do not like to dig in their own pockets and touch their personal bank accounts to make fights. That's not the business. You feel me? That's not the business. Their business is to make money off of other people's money. And if there is going to use, if a promoter ever dig in their pockets and putting up for a fight, you best believe they got a guarantee that they're going to double their money or either triple their money. It's going to always be, you know, a big gain from them if they dig in their own pockets. But besides that, they're going to use the money they make off the fighters to pay the fighters, right? They're going to use investors. They're going to use endorsement money. They're going to use everything outside of their own personal money to make fights happen. And that's just the nature. And that's a smart thing. How do a billionaire stay a billionaire? Spends other people's money. I'm going to repeat that. How do a billionaire stay a billionaire? By spending other people's money. Why do you think Warren Buffett was in the Floyd Mayweather locker room talking about, yeah, we need extra money, though? When Floyd Mayweather, I know about the Burger King deal. Yeah, Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? So you got to understand these things, man. Rich people know how to stay rich. You feel me? Rich people know how to stay rich. And that's the key to staying rich. Feel me? Free game from Money Brown TV. You know what I mean? Your boy knows a lot. That's why y'all fuck with me. But De La Hoya didn't want to dig in his own pockets, man. Now he has to do something, get back in the ring, try to make a big fight happen, to pull in some bridgie, to make the other fights happen for his fighters. And now he want to fight Floyd Money Mayweather because he see Mayweather going into the ring, pulling $100 million off, fighting fucking YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Fighting YouTubers. So Dela like, shit, fuck that. If Floyd could come back, Mike Tyson could come back, then I can come back. We just seen Chavez Sr. and motherfucking Camacho Jr. They went into the ring. So, you know, Oscar De La Hoya still got a fan base out here. He got Golden Boy. He got Mexicans that still fuck with him. He got the American people that still fuck with him. So, yes, he can make some money if he get the right opponent inside the ring to fight. The right opponent inside the ring to fight. Don't let that slip. So, if he does that, you know, he can make some good money. So, that's why he's trying to make Floyd Mayweather get into the ring with him. But Floyd laughing at him, man. Floyd laughing at him. Floyd like, man, I'm not getting into the ring with you, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm working smarter, not harder. Oscar, I'm not fighting no boxer. Floyd already said I'm not fighting no boxers, man. No boxers. He's fighting YouTubers, MMA fighters, kickboxers, motherfucking garbage truck mans, suey mans, motherfucking jet pilots, and all type of shit. Anything but a real boxer. And I don't blame him. I really don't blame him, bro. Because you built yourself up to make your name your brand, and you getting paid off your own name and off your own brand, whether people like it or not. Floyd called it bank robbery. I just call it being smart, bro. You getting paid off your own brand. He using the word bank robbery, make it sound, you know, kind of fucked up. And he kind of fucking his own self up by saying that shit. But you really just getting paid off your own brand. You understand me? It's a smart thing. Oscar De La Hoya, he's going to get paid off his brand if he get the right fighter in the ring. You feel me? Canelo will get paid off his brand and so forth and so forth. That's how the game works. You build yourself up to make your name, to build your brand up to a certain position where you get paid off your own name and own your own name so the other people can't get rich off of you. Y'all follow me? So what Oscar De La Hoya, he want the Floyd Mayweather fight, and Floyd Mayweather like, I'm not giving you that fight. I don't need you. You need me. You need me. I don't need you. Whichever way you want to put it, it still sound good. But at the end of the day, I am the money man. I am the one that can come back and do what I want to do because I'm 50-0, right? I got this fan base that want to see me lose. I got this fan base that want to see me win. You understand what I'm saying? And they're going to watch me no matter what, especially if I'm fighting somebody else that's hot in these streets, like a young Logan Paul. You feel me? That's hot on goddamn YouTube. Oscar De La Hoya can't do those type of things. You feel me? He got to get somebody that's known in the MMA because he can't get away with fighting you. He probably could get away with fighting YouTube. You never know. But he got to get a known MMA fighter or he got to get a known boxer to put in the ring with him so he can make his money off of. You feel me? Because there's not too many people out there that want to see him lose. I want to see him get his ass kicked by Canelo. I ain't going to lie to y'all. That's just me, Money Brown, myself. But, you know, for him want to make some good money, some good bread, you got to get the right name and the right opponent in there. But you wanting to fight Floyd Money Mayweather is not going to happen, Oscar. Let Floyd Money Mayweather go. Let Canelo go. You got to understand how to work yourself and how to work your own name. You feel me? I'm going to repeat it again. Let Floyd Money Mayweather go and let Canelo Alvarez go and revamp yourself, man, because you're looking bad in these boxing streets, Oscar. You really are. You really are. You feel me? You're not going to get Floyd Mayweather. You're not going to get Canelo. Now, you might entice Canelo at the end of his career to get in there just to break your damn face for talking all that shit about him. He want to get in there and just put your ass down because he want to hit you. You know what I'm saying? But with Floyd Money Mayweather, Floyd's not going to fight you, bro. You see Lennon Ellaby start laughing at things of that nature. Floyd's not going to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Floyd's not going to give him no money. They understand the saving Oscar De La Hoya, things of that nature. Not saying he got enough personal against Oscar, because Oscar did give him a shot to become the biggest superstar at the time when he beat him. You know what I'm saying? Oscar gave him that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Oscar needed money, but he still gave Floyd the opportunity to go in there and fight him. And we all know 24/7 was built off of that fight, and that shit was fireworks. Fireworks. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, Oscar has to move on. You have to put yourself in position, Oscar. Leave Floyd alone. He's not fighting you. Stop begging that man, because it's like Manny Pacquiao trying to get the second fight. Quit begging Floyd, because that's only going to give him more power over y'all. And Floyd going to make y'all look bad as fuck. He's going to use that to his advantage. He's going to make memes, and he's going to make Instagram posts. And then he's going to just shit in y'all face by going to fight a YouTuber and make $100 million. You see what I'm saying? So y'all got to get smart, man. Take the concept and do it your own way, but you got to get somebody that's more valuable than a YouTuber because of y'all name and because of his name. He's 50-0. Y'all have losses. He got a fan base that want to see him lose. Y'all don't. He turned himself into the bad guy. You not. You see what I'm saying? It's all about the role that you play that's going to carry on with you through your career, bro. And Floyd Mayweather, you know, he wasn't always like that, but he still built the bad guy role where people put the bad guy role on him. You know what I mean? And now he's getting paid off of it because he built his name and he built his brand the way he did. And he's going to live that lifestyle for the rest of his life until he died, passed down to his kids and his grandkids. Oscar De La Hoya, rich as fuck. He's going to live that lifestyle until he died, passed down to his kids and his grandkids. But Oscar has to stay afloat, so he has to do something. So he's calling out Mayweather. He's disrespecting Canelo. He's doing anything to draw a buzz to Oscar De La Hoya, to make Oscar De La Hoya hot, so he can step into that ring, so he can pull in some green. Now that's game. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But I don't wish bad on the man. I just want him to leave Canelo the fuck alone. Leave Mayweather the hell alone. Do your own thing. Promote your fighters. And you got to dig in them pockets, baby. You got to dig in them pockets. So once again, y'all, the moral of the story is Oscar De La Hoya wants Mayweather. He wants Canelo because he know those are the biggest fights out there that people will, you know, attest to. And it will make him upward to $100 million. It will. Or close to 50 to 60, right? To keep him afloat. And that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So I wish him nothing but the best. Let's see what happens to him in the future. Shouts out to Money May. Let's see what happens to him in the future. And let the game be the game. Until then, it's your boy Money. This is the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.